Hey guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is Sunday, March 28th. I cannot believe that March is almost over, but it might be a good thing because March tried to run me over. It's been a really crazy month, I think, at this point. So much has happened. And it's been hard to cope with and to like figure things out. Unfortunately, I've been dealing with a lot of mental health stuff, as you guys know, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and due to that, I was just not able to pick up the camera. I never thought that I would be in that situation, if I'm honest with you. But it did happen, and it was pretty scary and overwhelming. So I am so deeply thankful and thrilled and excited to be getting back to vlogging and to have, the consistency with vlogging. And I'm going to be trying my hardest, which I'm not really sure how much that's going to be my effort, even with trying my hardest, to get stuff edited and put up, because this week I actually have my PET scan. Yeah, it still hasn't happened. I came off my alpha blocker, which is specifically for the the tumor, and I'm having a really difficult time. So I just kind of wanted to start talking about that, and then I will do several videos to fill you all in. I've had to like start writing different like outlines and stuff and just kind of figure out like what's going in which video because so much has happened. It's been everything though, like from health stuff to family stuff to mental health stuff to spiritual stuff to where I volunteered to people I thought were friends who turned out that they're not. A lot has really happened. I'm amazed sometimes how much can really happen in such a short period of time. I don't know if that's only me who's really amazed by that, but so I came off my alpha blocker, the doxazosan, about 2 days ago at this point. Today, so far, I have had 4 seizures. Somebody wrote it down for me. Well, really, this way they can track it, but I'm gonna use it for my video too, right? So, a lot has been happening due to coming off the medication. I have forgotten how to care for myself, apparently, coming off the med. And that was really frightening for me. So I had dinner last night and I was getting ready to come back upstairs with Abby. And then I realized I never took my medication yesterday. Didn't take any of it. And my medicine is very time sensitive. It's actually extremely dangerous for me not to take my steroids in the morning. I am supposed to take them by a certain time. And then, like, if they don't stay in, I am supposed to go ahead and take more. It is very important to keep a certain amount of steroid in my system because I'm adrenal insufficient, and you need cortisone, which is like steroids, in order to sustain life and to live and function. So it explained a lot of why I was feeling really sluggish yesterday because I forgot my medicine and it's very vital. And then I realized that another medication that I'm on, it is a patch, and my mom had asked when does it need to be changed. So I sat there and I counted and I realized 2 days ago. These are not things I've honestly ever dealt with before. I've always been very on top of taking my medications and keeping up with the treatments and all of the medical things. So that is brand new for me. I am hoping that once I resume the medication that those things will just kind of go away. I don't know if that's a realistic hope. I don't really fully understand what's going on at this point. And so I'm very interested. I've had a lot of abdominal issues recently, a lot of vomiting. It's been really intense. I managed to gain weight even though I'm vomiting and having diarrhea at the moment. So that was an interesting thing to learn. And obviously the pain levels have gone higher again. As soon as I came off the medicine, like, I already want to be back on it. I'm so sick of this, and it's only been like a couple of days, and I have to make it all the way to Wednesday. It's Sunday, and it feels like a really long time at this point. I'm pretty exhausted. I'm still not sleeping well at all. My sleep cycle has been pretty messed up for, I think, a week now. I haven't slept a full night. I can't even put fully into words how drastically different I feel without this medication, and it completely threw me for a loop. I did not expect things to get this drastically worse. I was already off of it previously because we thought I was having the PET scan a couple weeks ago. So I didn't actually track very well, like, everything I went through and all the symptoms and whatnot from coming off the medication. So this time I'm going to go ahead and kind of track everything, and I also figured I want to let you guys know I highly doubt that I have a lot of people who have a Pheo who are following me, but if for some reason you're on doxazosam, maybe this information will be helpful for somebody. I don't really know, but I want to share at this point, so we're gonna go with that. I am having more like anxiety and depression with being off of it, so that's obviously very difficult, and I feel like my Pheo attacks are just more intense, so I'm sweating more. My blood pressure is really, really high today. Without the medication, we're at like 195 over like 126. Those aren't good readings. So for anybody who's unaware, your blood pressure is supposed to be ideally, like, I would say, what, like 120 to 130 for your top number. A bottom number, I think you want to be ideally below 70, to my knowledge. 70 might be like an okay number. But after like 90 and higher is when I go, that's concerning. That's a red flag. That's something I need to let somebody know about. So I'm trying to just like track these different things. And I've also been getting like some of the lovely Pheo and seizure headaches. They're not migraines. They feel really different versus a migraine, because I've had migraines. It depends on each of them. Sometimes though, I'd rather deal with a regular migraine than a Pheo one, because when I have a Pheo headache, and sometimes with my Pheo attacks, I actually can't lay down. And obviously when you feel like you've been hit by a bus, you prefer to just go lay down. But I'm in so much pain, and laying down makes the pain drastically worse. So yeah, like, Pheo headaches are just, they're awful. So all I can really do is like TikTok, which I want to say like it's really lame, but it's not, because TikTok is really becoming an enormous blessing in my life, and that might sound really weird to a lot of people, but I feel a lot more understood on the app. I made this quote. Hold on, let me look it up for y'all. Like, just to show you how helpful I have been finding TikTok. Because, and you know what, I feel like, guys, every app, it's what you make of it. You know what I mean? Like, you can make an app or a social media platform good or bad, and it depends on like what content you're consuming and, you know, all the things. So I find random TikTokers more supportive and encouraging than my licensed therapist. Anybody else? If so, drop me a comment. That will obviously be another video, but I am no longer in talk therapy. I have to fill out some paperwork to get in with another therapist at this point. Mine was not working out, and that's a story for another day because it's just a long story. So I think at this point I am going to try to get another video done for you guys, kind of catch you up on like some of this PET scan stuff. And then I'm uploading other videos to YouTube, which is super great. I'm hoping to be able to get some stuff done for Bible study. I am a small group leader again. I am not going to be sharing the whole story with you because I don't feel it is proper for me to do that. And there's not like a big reason, but some things had happened, and the Lord redirected my steps, and he took what others meant to harm me, and he is going to use it for good and for his glory. That's what I'm going to say. Because he obviously wanted me to still be at Proverbs and to be serving. So I am very thrilled and deeply honored and blessed to be a small group leader again. And I already have 2 wonderful women in my group, and I'm so excited to have them in my small group. One is one of my new best friends, and that's super exciting for us to be able to do this together and hang out a little bit more. Absolutely love her to bits. And then I also have another really close friend who volunteers with Proverbs, and she will be in my group. So I'm super duper excited about that. So I'm hoping to at least today maybe get another day done in my study guide. That would be wonderful. We're finding joy in the journey. I'm so privileged that you watched this video and that you hung out with me for a little bit. Please leave me a comment. I love to read your comments. It does take me a hot minute to get back to y'all, but I do absolutely adore hearing from you guys, and I love the chance to interact with you. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. It helps me to know. This way I know what you guys like and what I can do to improve. And make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll see you soon.